force is the communication is the biggest challenge. In this 21st century, it's too much communication. Somewhere we have to stop. Somewhere we have to start accepting things to be structured, disciplined, and achieve our targets. This is because of internet and information. Please, ma'am, I think you have invented or added another 5C. In that context, I'm asking this question.
So I'll talk about the fifth C in just a little bit, but let me answer your question. Communication is not too much. I think information is too much. We definitely are living in a world that is overloaded with information. It's like the air that we breathe. And I would suggest that we rely on another C, which is critical thinking, to navigate that space. We need to be cognizant. We need to discern the source of information, who is sponsoring the information. Is it research, backed by a, authentic university? Where is this information coming from? Are corporates pushing this? Is there a certain agenda that is pushing? So I think with all this plethora of information, we need to actually use our critical thinking skills to decide that. And nowadays we're living in an age where it's not about memorizing information anymore, because information, as you know, is available at your fingertips. It's really about what we can do with this information. And for that, again, we need to rely on our critical thinking skills. It's about how do we apply this information once we assess that this information is valid or it's coming from, how do we analyze it? How do we evaluate it? How do we synthesize from it? How do we create something new from it?
How are you doing in your schools?
Well, exactly. This is exactly what it is. For the fifth C that you were asking me about, is I had added character. Because communication has always been very important in education. In my opinion, even in the last century, it was very important. Now it's actually gone to another level. In order to be literate, you need to know how to read or write. People learn through stories, but now people can actually learn visual. Through the help of the internet and YouTube, you can actually learn a lot of things visual spatially as well as verbal linguistically. What we have actually done in our school is we have taken, because we are a multiple intelligence school and we are known for that. So we believe that when you say that somebody's intelligent, somebody is bright, like what do you really mean by that? How can you see it, hear it? How can you experience that a person is intelligent? Well, there's this entire spectrum of intelligence. When we put that pure light of intelligence through a prism, we see this entire spectrum of intelligence, and those are the multiple intelligences. And when I mapped these 21st century C's to the multiple intelligences, they all correlated. So basically, if you're building one, you're building the other. If you're honing in the multiple intelligences, you are also simultaneously cultivating the 21st century skills as well. So I think I've answered communication and critical thinking. For example, creativity would be a combination of visual spatial, of bodily kinesthetic, of musical rhythmic, because we use all of these things in expressing creativity. Right? And then the last one would be collaboration. And that, I would link it to the interpersonal intelligence, also known as your social and emotional intelligence. And it's also linked with nature, naturalistic intelligence, because nature is our greatest teacher. Nature is what is in danger right now. If we are going to survive as a human species, we need to actually learn from nature. We need to be able to preserve it. And Kavi actually uses that nature metaphor very, very beautiful. You will reap what you sow. You cannot cram on a farm. You can cram for an exam, but if you want true education and true learning, it doesn't happen by cramming. We can't do that in our relationships. We can't do that in the human realm. So I think nature is a great teacher for that. So basically, this is what we are actually doing at our school. Thank you.
So I would request Mr. Vikas Gopala from Digital Aristotle to come on stage and felicitate Ms. Pratima Sinha. Mr. Vikas Gopala from Digital Aristotle. Ms. Pratima Sinha.